Welcome everybody to the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel for some more big news concerning our new WWE 2K20 Universe Mode DCW Dude Championship Wrestling. I have some big news and more details for you today, including specific rules and info about the show, the rosters, and revealing the championship titles that they will be fighting for. It's going to be some very exciting news here on the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel. So yeah, DCW is going to be pretty big, and there's such a big roster of talent, and some of these guys we know can have long matches, crazy long matches. These tag teams can have crazy long matches. These women can have crazy long matches in this series. So I kind of wanted to ring in the rules a little bit here. So most of our matches are going to have time limits on them, so that way we know like the episodes don't run very long. You know, with the NXT Universe Mode, I kind of tried to keep it under like 20 minutes. I'm kind of letting that expand out a little bit. The only reason why I wanted to keep that stuff below like half an hour was, number one, I had to record the commentary separate, and I didn't want to take forever to do commentary. Also because the editing software that I use on the PlayStation, Share Factory, can only do videos that are under like an hour long, which is why with some takeover events there were either part 1 or part 2, or part 1, part 2, and part 3. So I'm kind of giving a little bit more leeway to that. Hopefully it pays off. If not, then I'll just kind of start to shrink it back down to some quicker episodes. But, you know, we'll see how it does in the first couple of weeks. But I do want to give these kind of rules out regarding the time limits. So, in regards to standard matches, so I'm talking standard one-on-one or standard tag team matches, standard matches like that will have a 15-minute time limit. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, doesn't really seem like a lot of time, but it does make more sense in the long run, considering most of those matches and a lot of the guys that are on the roster can put together a good match in about 15 minutes. So it's not like you're going to be missing out on a lot of crazy stuff, not going to be a lot of rushed finishes and stuff like that. I'm just saying there's going to be more exciting stuff and more exciting moments in just a smaller amount of time. That way we can wrap that stuff up and then move on to the next thing. Speaking of which, I want to move on to main event matches. Now, main event matches have a little bit more leeway, which is why main event standard matches will have a 20-minute time limit, meaning that they go a little bit longer. So this counts for one-on-one matches and tag team matches. Now, anything crazy with like big stipulations like steel cage or tables or ladders or no disqualifications, anything like that, those type of matches will not have time limits, considering it would kind of suck for two men to be fighting in a steel cage for 20 minutes in the main event, and then all of a sudden the match ends. It's like, well, no one could escape the cage, no winner. So matches like that will not have a time limit. Now this next rule goes for championship matches, standard championship matches. Like I said before, anything with a crazy stipulation has no time limit, but standard championship matches will have a time limit of half an hour. So a title match can go an entire half hour, and if nobody is able to beat their opponent, then the matchup ends after half an hour. So those are the time limit rulings, but like I said before, if there's any kind of crazy stipulation, then there will be no time limits. The only exception that I would give to this is an Iron Man match, which has its own time limit, so it can go for half an hour or like a whole hour. Now the next thing I want to talk about are the championships. Now, as I mentioned before, we will have titles in this show, and most of the champions will be carried over from the NXT Universe Mode. So I don't want to spoil anything, but just know that at the end of that series, whoever walks out as the NXT champion, the women's champion, and the tag team champions, they will be the starting champions for the DCW Universe Mode. Now, I haven't decided what I want to do yet with the North American champion in 2K19's Universe Mode, but we'll figure that out once we get into the first episode of DCW. But I do want to show off what the championships will look like here. So, introducing first, the Tag Team Championships. Now, I didn't create the designs for these championships myself. I found them through custom championship design videos on YouTube, so I'm putting the credit for the creators of these initial designs on the screen right now. Here you see the tag team titles, and then we have the women's championship. I can't wait to see all these championships defended on DCW. They all look incredible. Great job by everybody. And there you see the women's championship. And then to close it all out, the DCW World Championship. Look how beautiful this is. Still an initial design of the NXT Championship, but with a little twist of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. All of them look incredible, and I can't wait to see them on DCW TV. And last but not least, I want to show you guys the rosters. So, without further ado, here is the official full roster for DCW. And starting off, I'm showing off our women's division. I wanted the biggest, most diverse women's division in any wrestling universe mode. Superstars from WWE, NXT, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, they're all here in the women's division. Even a couple legends thrown throughout here. I'm very excited. We have one hell of a women's division, and I can't wait to see what they make of it. But moving on, we have the tag team division. 2 pages of an excellent tag team division that could come up with 5-star matches that you would not believe. But we also have our singles competitors. These are some of the best 5-star bout machines from around the world. Superstars that you wouldn't expect to be in this universe mode are in, and I can't wait to see them in one-on-one action against each other. It is going to be epic. There is so much star power in our roster. Men, women, and tag teams. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this clears up a lot of stuff that you've had questions about with DCW. I can't wait to show you guys the first episode once WWE 2K20 content comes to the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Click on your screen now to see more.